Hello everyone, this is Daniel Patrick from Sebula Tech and OldRC.com, and today I've got a bunch of stuff we're giving away. Well, I'm not giving away necessarily, I'm giving it away to someone else who's going to give it away to you potentially watching this video. These are some stuff we are sending out to the Vintage Off-Road Nationals crew. That's race is going to be happening on the 23rd through the 25th in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. So if you're out on the East Coast or in the Northeast Coast, I highly encourage you to check it out and go enter and race in that. If you've got some old school RC cars and trucks you want to go race there and have some fun with, go and sign up for that. You can go to their Facebook page. We'll have a link to it here in the comments or in the video description. We've been to it quite a few years ago. We actually set up a whole booth on that event or during that event and sold some of our old parts that we used to carry for old stock of the Associated and Team Losi and everything like that, and our bodies as well. But we're not going to go out there because, of course, I have a new baby and there's no way I'm going to go out there, and my wife would let me go out there, and I don't want to go with the baby traveling as well. So we're sending stuff out there. We've done that at least the last 3 years now. We've been a supporter for it for, I think, at least 5 years. Because we are pretty much a big supporter of the vintage RC community since 2007. Yes, we sell sometimes stuff to the newer fans of RC and newer fits on maybe newer stuff, but our primary thing is the vintage RC community. It's not the new and latest, greatest stuff. So let me show you what we're going to have out there. If you're going to race, you'll get a chance to win some of this stuff as door prizes. So even if you don't win the race you're in, maybe you can get something cool out of it to take home and brag about that you did win something. If you're like me, you're not a very good maybe driver, but this is a chance to look like a winner. All right, let's start with the bodies. First we've got here the trophy truck. This is from our original bone link mold that we have for the Tamiya S10, F-150, and the Toyota trophy truck chassis. So if you don't want to ruin and destroy your original one or pay way too much for a reproduction from another company, get this one. We've got our body over here that was done with our stickers that we now include with it, so it looks really awesome with the stickers on it. You get the grill and headlights and a bunch of other stuff, window nuts and a bunch of other stuff with it. It also will fit the JRX-T if you trim the rear body mount little wings. If you got one, a lot of people did that back in the day. We'd trim those off right next to the body post, and it'll fit in there. We know that. We've tested that actually initially before we did anything else with it. Then we've got this one. This is made from the original Andy's Toyota ST truck mold, and this is for the RC10T. It's got a wing that's molded into it when we form it. You cut it out and attach it, or a spoiler I should say, and it attaches onto the rear of the truck there. This is a really cool looking truck when you get all painted up. That's this one over here. Once again, we've got grill headlights, window net, and hood pins, stuff like that, some sponsor stuff with it. That's a really nice one. Then we've got our wing that we're going to have. This is from the original bone link mold, and this is the 6-inch ribbed wing. That will fit a lot of off-road buggies as long as it's legal in your class to have the 6-inch wing. Then we've got the driver figure from Bowlink that I believe maybe is 12 scale, maybe 10 scale. I have no idea. We've never actually sold this to the public. This has been usually a giveaway sort of thing. Previously, last year we had these. In fact, I had some goofy name on it, and I don't remember what it was, and I didn't save the label information when I created it last year, so I didn't put anything on it. It's just a free driver guide that you can get. Then we've got, this is vacuum formed as well. This is the bone link tool tray. We did a video on this a while back. This is made out of styrene instead of Lexan or polycarbonate. This has got a foam thing we were testing with it on the back so it doesn't slide around so much. This is one of your few opportunities to get one. We've got a few of them that we're going to start to give away more in some of the videos that are about RC cars, not so much our vacuum forming videos that we have been doing a little bit more of lately. Let's see here. Let's move on then to the pinstripe material. This is a project that really came about because I wanted to get rid of these tubes that we had for another project and didn't end up, that project ended up getting canceled. So we have 3 different sizes of material on this and a bunch of different colors, red, blue, black, silver, gray, white, and like it shows here, we've got 3 different thicknesses of tubes we offer, and this is kind of a callback to Testers, and Parma used to sell a bunch of tubes or rolls of the same sort of material that you could put on your body. It's a great way to hide mistakes you've made if you were masking between 2 colors and you had bleed. You can cover it right up depending on the thickness you order and get the correct thickness to cover it up and hide it. In fact, this body back here, that's what was done here to hide a purposely done defect, and that's what I'm sticking with, is it was done on purpose. And white pinstripe right across there, and it actually adds a very nice transition between the two, a little accent there, so it's very good on this type of stuff. Also, Bolink used to do on other demo bodies black outlines of a lot of the windows and hoods and stuff like that. So if you get like the thinner stuff in black, you can do that same sort of effect and not have to do all the fine detail painting or masking or whatever airbrush sort of thing to get that look, and you just apply the vinyl instead. It's kind of an easy cheat way to do it. I'll show some videos of what I'm talking about if you don't know what I'm talking about here, or not video but some pictures, and it's something that they used to do. You don't see it done so much anymore with the black outline on stuff anymore, but if you're trying to replicate old school sort of paint job and look, this is an easy way to do it then if you get the vinyl material. And like I said, this was an excuse to use up these tubes. To be honest, if you got a buddy with a Cricut cutter or a wife or something, you could do it yourself. We have a great big, industrial vinyl cutter that we do for our window masks for RC car bodies. And this was just another way to kind of utilize that. And we just get from our vendor, same vendor that we get our window mask material, we get the same vinyl and load it on there and cut it to the correct size depending what we want to have in the tubes. Then our stickers. We mentioned the stickers there. We've got stock car stickers. They're actually used on this body again. Hood pins, window net, some fake sponsor stickers, NACA ducts for the windows, fuel filler, all that kind of good stuff there, some window clips. We're giving away some of those. So if you want some of those for a stock car body, you could also use it on the, exhaust tips are on there as well. Excuse me. You could also use them on the off-road truck bodies if you wanted to as well. They work great with that. We even have tiny little self-ejecting screws on there, which to be honest, don't use them. They're such a small scale, they're not worth it really. You can't really see it, the details just too tiny. Then 440 aluminum low profile nuts. Fits RC10, JRX2, XX, whatever. Trinity O-rings for Comlay. That's what a lot of you I know are looking for sure. Then, oh yeah, we got some other stickers. Our old style hood pins, and then our old style JRX2 style logo. We don't do this one anymore, so this is one of your last chances to get some of these stickers, is to go to the event and win these. Then we've got some Bolink springs here that are for pan car, but I'm not really sure if they're for the front wheels or if these are for the rear pod disc. I've had difficulty finding where these go on a particular Bolink chassis. I assume they'd also work on other chassis. This is part number 5142-0, is in orange, and they're the Super Pro Spring. We'll have those. And then another thing that we're trying to just clear out of our part stuff is 32 tooth pinions from Thunder Tiger. I assume they're 48 pitch. It doesn't say, who knows. Then, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Second season on DVD. Why? Because we don't want it. That's why. And you obviously will want to go just so you can win those for sure. So, like I said, it's a really cool race. If you're not going to race, I still, encourage you to go. It's a fun time to talk with some of the drivers, check out some of what people have in the pits and see what they brought in to race, talk about the vintage RC collecting stuff, whatever you want. It is a lot of fun just to kind of socialize with different people in the hobby. I enjoyed it a lot. We didn't race, we just sold junk while we were there. There's guys, when we were there, that came up and flew from Florida. I know in the past there's guys that come from Iowa, but they've moved to Florida, so maybe they'll come up now too from Florida. I don't know for sure. But yeah, you get a lot of mixture of different people all running different stuff, and it is a lot of fun to watch some of the races and see those old cars running again, and hopefully not breaking anything, because it can really hurt sometimes when someone breaks something on those old stuff, because you know that's probably some good amount of money in replacement parts they're going to have to get for it. All right, to close out this, I'm going to end right now, but to close out the video, if you want to stick around, I'm going to show a little footage of when we went and there was the lunchbox race and all the things going wildly all over the track because they have terrible handling, terrible suspension, and they couldn't upgrade any of it. So it's kind of a fun thing to watch. Hopefully that's not too dark in the video and I can find the actual video, but I'll play it here as we go out to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.